The What's Happening Hoke Show is filmed before a live audience and is sponsored by the Rock of Hoke, Rockfish Motor Speedway.
All right, and coming up this weekend, you have a community festival and resource celebration Saturday, June 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be at the library right there on Main Street, right across from my church.
Center of town.
Right in the center of town. Tell us a little bit about what all that entails, the event. I'm sure Glenn's going to be there. Tell us a little bit about what's happening this Saturday.
We see this as an opportunity to recommune community. And we talk a lot about that because, of course, when you've been around for 20 years, as Blue Springs CDC has been, you've done a lot of different programming. You've made some connections, and some of those connections may have slipped. There is always the need to rebuild community, to bring it back together. And that's what this event really is focused on. We are going to use this entire space between the Main Street side of the library and the Edinburgh corner side, and then develop that entire space with vendors, resource providers here in the county, some performers on the
Big
stage,
time food and retail
and
vendors.
some food.
That's number one.
I like the food.
Basketball comp, chess tournament, Zumba fitness. Now, you have somebody that are actually teaching a Zumba class?
Yes, indeed. Miss Melissa's going to be doing a Zumba class from 11:30 to 1:30
Right in the middle of the
the
street.
gym.
No,
in
the gym, huh?
because she says it's just too hot for us to be out there doing what we do when we
Well,
do
you got to
Zumba.
sweat because you need them exercise.
Yeah, but you got to
that's
sweat
great.
in a cool place, Glenn.
Okay, so tell me about the children's corner.
Oh, kids space. We're going to have inflatables. Kids are going to be able to play games. They're going to actually be able to win prizes.
Okay.
In that kids space, face painting, all the usual fun kinds of things that children expect when they go to a festival.
Sheriff's office is going to come down and do a children's ID.
Oh,
That's
free,
right.
that's important.
And we also spoke with the police department, and they're going to come in and do some
Great.
outreach as well.
That's right.
So,
Multicultural entertainment, resources, information, everything that you provide in one place.
That's right.
They're going to know how to get in touch with you before this.
That's right. It's going to be a walkable event because it is going to be contained in that space. So we're looking forward to a really wonderful time. Something for everybody, and lots of opportunities to connect.
Before Glenn, I think Glenn's got another question, but how do people get a hold of you guys? Where's your office at, and what's a website or a phone number they can contact you?
We're located at 114 North Main Street, right downtown, just past the green space on Main Street.
Okay.
That's where our offices are located. Our website is www.bluespringscdc.org. Easy to find. And the phone number is 910-904-0312.
And if you go to the What's Happening Hope Facebook page, we're linked to them
All right.
because they do have their Facebook page up as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Davis.
Yes, sir.
Sheriff Davis. The former officer, I say. Tell me the difference between for-profit and non-profit, basically in general layman's terms, if one can understand. How is a person, do you recommend a young person starting out in business to go for business or for non-profit?
Well, a nonprofit is, again, is a 501c3, a foundation, or it's not for profit.
It's for the public good.
Public good.
Right.
Driven by heart space, driven by public resources, all about serving the public.
And have something that you're passionate about.
Absolutely.
Passion. Gotta have passion. You're not in it for the money. You're not in it for you're in it for the love. Absolutely. And if a young person is really interested in getting involved in service work, as a matter of fact, we have a young visitor in our office at this time. I would encourage them to get involved with service work. Vista, AmeriCorps, as you said earlier about the military.
Right.
Look at service work. And nonprofit is a good, you gotta have passion. You gotta have a desire to want to affect change, want to serve people.
And it can be a good springboard for the profit side of work. Because nowadays, we are encouraging that people think about starting businesses. They have to become owners and producers because of course, you know how manufacturing has taken a hit, not only in our region, but across the U.S. What we also know is that when individuals start businesses, those businesses stay in the communities in which they are
And
developed.
how do they reinvent themselves when they constantly have to have?
Absolutely.
Tell me about your 30, 60 days. What do you hope to accomplish in the next 2 months?
In the next 2 months, what we really do hope is that this festival will be a success so that individuals will line up to help us culminate this year of celebration. This has been a year of celebration. We launched it on April 17th. This festival is the midpoint. In December, on December 17th, we will reconvene community and community conversation series. That's an annual kind of a process where we bring the community together to simply say, what is it that you know? What is it that you want to know, need to know? What are the key issues around meeting some objectives that shift our realities and create opportunities? We've been into a relationship ongoing now since last August with USDA.
Right. Wow.
Because we understand that USDA is designed to serve rural people.
Right.
They have one of the
Farmers
largest
started with.
portfolios, right? Not only
But
just
not
for
only just
farmers,
farmers,
but for homeowners,
Wow.
for entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
individuals interested in starting businesses.
Right.
And across the board, it's all about, from the ground up, creating rural realities that really are sustainable. So we are going to continue that conversation because as a part of our culminating ceremonies, we will have USDA presence
Right.
on a grand scale. So during the day, we will be talking about, while that's more than 60 days down the road,
Yeah.
December 17th, we want to make sure that people start thinking about that.
Well, we want you to keep me in mind with the calendars with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We want to help you promote it too. So as we get closer in the fall, we'll get in touch with you and find a way to help you promote it.
Absolutely.
And talk about connecting. I hope that you guys can make it to the meeting, the community board meeting here on the 25th of June.
Oh, yeah.
Because the more you tie in the community, they'll know what you do, vice versa, what they do, and y'all can help each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody's trying to do the same goal, but everybody's acting like a hand instead of a fist.
Well, I think that it's important for community to be present in the room. I thought that one of the most significant steps forward that the commissioners made in engaging community in problem solving was the transportation body that was launched this year to create an opportunity for individuals who are concerned about the roadways in the communities in which they live to have impact and voice. Whenever we get to a place of understanding that we are problem solvers together, you know, that's a very positive step forward in terms of making sure that the resources, the work is shared, but so are the resources.
So Chris is a certified HUD
Counseling
counseling agency. And we have 2 other staff in the office that provide the housing counseling. She's a certified housing counselor herself.
And you have your own employees as well, so I mean, y'all are also providing jobs.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So you're not just, just there for yourself, you're providing work in the community as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think that that's an impact statement, and that's one of the things that we've talked about, especially with the mortgage crisis that we've experienced over the last few years, to have been a part of a number of programs, from the National Foreclosure Mitigation Program to the Mortgage Payment Program, which provides opportunities for individuals who've lost jobs through no fault of their own to take advantage of the federal resources to pay their mortgage while they recover economically.
The loan modification, the whole
And this
go back to
whole
school.
and go back to school, because if you're going back to school in the interest to change your career path, many of those jobs that they had previously have gone away. It's a very positive thing.
which were manufacturing jobs.
And it provides an opportunity for their mortgages to get longer term assistance. So we're really excited about it. There are still unmet housing needs in this community that we have to really grapple with.
And then there's the housing needs that we have where for seniors, the one that I've learned a little bit about this year, where seniors living in homes are having trouble and they don't have a resource to get it fixed.
That's right.
And I think
that's another USDA product.
I think our county can everybody of every race, color, creed, military, non-military, male, female, can understand that the seniors in Hoke County really need our support, and I'm learning more and more about it this
You're gonna
past
be
year.
one very short.
Yeah, I'm not too much
And we're
longer.
talking to Jim and
I'm there.
Christina Davis.
I'm there.
Yeah.
All right.
But these senior services, especially from a rehabilitation standpoint, assisting seniors to rehab their homes so that they can stay in there.
yes.
Well, we talk about it from the perspective of aging in place, because many folk feel very comfortable in their homes, but you're absolutely right. Accessibility in their homes are critical issues. They're more prone to falls. Falls create the lasting issue of harm in terms of
Yeah,
long term.
I got a really good experience on that with my mom, but the other thing that I've learned over the past year is the seniors and their landlords. And sometimes these landlords need a little tightening up.
And speaking of which, Hal and myself are going to the Rayford Crossing. That's going to open.
It's an assisted living
assisted
tomorrow.
assisted
Y'all
living
should go.
community on Wayside. As well as we got to get out and see the soup kitchen guy the church is providing. This provides meals on a weekday. I want to go by and see him. So
Tuesday,
that's the whole point of what's happening. Hope
We try to get it out.
promote the events. If you got a story that's coming on, like and share our Facebook page, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're talking to Jim and Gina. Christina. Where did I get Gina from? It rhymes with Gina. It rhymes. Jim and Christina Davis. You know, I want you to look at your calendar.
Okay.
And I want you to come back. I mean, I'm going to cover your event this Saturday at the community festival for the CDC. But I just don't think we've done enough and covered enough in what everything that you provided can do. Especially with just the ceremony on Saturday. I want to talk to you a little bit more there as well.
Absolutely.
But I want you to come back, will you?
Oh, we will, because I really want an opportunity to talk more about the Aging in Place initiative, because it is one of the pieces that we're going to be rolling out very, very soon.
And the
We are
December
gonna-
event.
Yeah, and the December event. So we're going to be holding these housing information sessions because we want people who know about the seniors, because North Carolina is also number 5 in the state in terms of senior growth. So there's some realities we
We'd like to
got.
thank both you, Glenn, and you, Hal, for
Thank you
Having
for
us
coming.
here,
I appreciate it, Mr.
Thank you,
Davis.
Christina.
Thank you, Christina.
absolutely, my
Thank you,
pleasure.
thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Jim and Christina Davis, Blue Springs CDC, be at the event this Saturday, June 20th. Kicks off at 10 a.m., 10 to 4. And then, this rolls us into the closing. Come out to the Rock at
Saturday
1700.
night,
Fast Eddie Daniels and the Legends goes for number 8.
8.
And I tell you what, you don't want to miss it, because that was an exciting race between him and Billy Gomez Jr.